It's time for Real Talk with Brian and Dan, the weekly talk radio show dedicated to discussing important real estate topics, plus insight into the local community. With a combined experience of over 50 years as local real estate brokers from the Eastside Real Estate Team at Keller Williams Realty Bellevue. Here's your hosts, Brian Levitt and Dan Edwards.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to Real Talk with Brian and Dan on 1150 KKNW. It is Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve, November 27th. We're really glad you joined us today. As you know, we are live streaming on YouTube, so feel free to check out the 1150 KKNW live streaming on YouTube. If you'd like to listen to this or past episodes, you can find us on find our podcasts on Google Podcasts and Apple Podcasts. Additionally, we have all these videos on of each broadcast available on our website at the eastsiderealestateteam.com and or YouTube. Simply find our channel on YouTube and subscribe. Brian, we got another great show today.
Yes, we do.
I'm excited to talk to some fantastic guests. We have Daniel Yankovic of Family First Insurance and Valette Nolan with Imagine Housing. But before we get to our guests, it's first time for some Real Talk. So today's Real Talk segment is whether or not a seller should consider selling their home during the holiday season. So here are 7 reasons to list your house this holiday season. Number 1. Buyers, relocation buyers right now are out there. Many companies are actually still hiring through the holidays, and they want their new employees to start at the beginning of the year.
That's right.
So every year, I will often see people come out, and they'll start their shopping process right around now. So between Thanksgiving and the end of the year, and oftentimes get things going. So if your home's on the market, it's going to be one of the few that are seen where people want to move here and get their family started in school.
Number 2, purchasers who are looking for homes during the holidays are serious buyers and ready to buy right now. Often they're really compelled to buy because of relocation or other, family circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, you don't get looky-loos out and about with everything that's going on right now with the holidays and family. You're getting those people that really do want to make a move.
That's right.
All right, number 3, you can restrict showings on your homes to the holidays. You can ensure that those times when family's over, we can use a program called Showing Time, which is a smartphone app that allows you to block off certain times and certain days. So you don't have to worry during those times when you've got, a mess to clean up or you've got the family over and you don't want to have it, but you still want to have the home on the market. Gosh, utilize those smart tools that we have.
Yeah, we can use that to coordinate. And, something interesting, I have sold a home every single day of the year, including Christmas Day.
Wow.
How
do you do it on Christmas Day?
Well, I got a phone call, and the buyer wanted to buy the house. I called the seller, and I said, hey, sorry to bug you. You want a special Christmas present. What are you doing this afternoon?
Yeah.
And we went over and wrote it up, and boom, got the house.
Wow, that's pretty great.
Yep. So, number 4, homes show better when decorated for the holidays. Who doesn't love homes cheerfully decorated for the holidays?
Yeah, last year I had helped a couple get their home on the market this time of the year. And she went all out. She had bows, she had all that stuff. And I actually, if you go to my website, I think I have a picture of that home decorated for the holidays. It just looks fun, right? Who doesn't want that? All right, so
number 5.
Number 5. So competition. So this time of year, there's less competition for sellers right now. Over the past few months, we've seen a lot of the supply of the homes dwindle, creating a really good spot for competition, right?
That's right.
So the interesting part about that, though, is I'll have listings that aren't getting a whole lot of traffic, and then all of a sudden one weekend they just start getting more and more traffic. Why? Because their competition was either taken off the market or bought.
That's right.
I guess that's the same thing as taken off the market, isn't it?
It's a form of it, yep. Number 6, the desire to own a home doesn't stop during the holidays. Buyers who are unable to find their dream homes during the busy spring and summer months are still searching, and their home may be the answer. The fact is there are a lot less choices, so your home during the holidays does get more attention, which, depending on your motivation, may far outweigh any perceived inconvenience.
Absolutely. I would also say number 7 is late fall to early winter. It makes it the sweet spot. The supply of listings increase substantially after the holidays. Also, in many parts of the country, new construction will continue to surge and reach new heights in 2020. One thing that I think is interesting on that is that sweet spot, right? Traditionally, and this is kind of the caveat, is if you do what everybody else is doing, you're going to get what everybody else gets.
That's right.
What everyone else gets. So maybe thinking a little bit differently about your home search if you've been putting on hold that ability to get qualified, we're going to talk in our next mortgage moment segment. Because of the supply and demand issues, can actually create a lot of incentives, financial incentives, where sellers, they may not be willing to cut on price, but
Right.
they may be willing to offer seller concessions, which could actually keep your price down, your interest rates down.
So, yeah, go ahead.
That's all I had to say on that.
One additional observation I've had over all these years is there's times when it can be an excellent time to buy new construction. If builders have standing inventory, which we haven't seen a lot of, but if they've got inventory that's sitting, they often want to get that
Clear their
inventory
books.
off their books
Yep.
before the construction season starts, because often they're limited in their ability to obtain construction funds until they sell some of the standing inventory.
Yeah, I think individuals that are in a situation where they can wait for that to be completed. Well, the builder gets them off their books, gives them the ability to build more homes, and then they'll also see some actually pretty good equity increases, because when the competition in the spring happens, well, what are the builders going to do with the price?
That's right.
They're going to bump those
They're gonna bump
prices
it.
up.
Right.
So then you end up closing, and now all the other homes that are on the market are being priced at 2% more than what you paid for it in the winter holidays.
So, what's your final takeaway?
So my takeaway is, if you have been waiting, if you're hesitant, yet you want to sell, there are buyers out there. And understand that if you price it right, if you market it well, and you show up good against the competition, in this time of year, you're still going to get buyers.
That's right. So, one other last thought here. Last year on Christmas morning, Dan, as you know, there's a bunch of new homes built right next door to my home.
Yep.
They took vacant property. They built 26 new homes. So Christmas morning, walk outside, and there's a couple standing in front of one of the brand new homes, and the husband turns to the wife, "Merry Christmas."
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. But, and a surprise to her. I think it's gone well. They've moved in.
Nice.
But a little Christmas present right there.
Yeah, so homes sell. Homes sell this time of year. Don't be
That's right.
fooled.
So that concludes our Real Talk for today. If you're interested in this or other topics we've covered in our Real Talk segment, please check out our blog at eastsiderealestateteam.com/blog. If you'd like to talk with us directly about your real estate questions, feel free to call us at 425-200-4093. Thanks for listening. Up next, we'll be speaking with our lender for our Mortgage Moment segment. Stay tuned after this commercial break to hear more about the market from Michael Burdick, an experienced loan consultant with Loan Depot.